Trustee Minor.
All right, thank you all for still being here. I know it's a late evening, but I have a little bit of a prepared speech. Teachers love these kids and want what's best for them. We all know that parents love their children and feel passionately about them, and that, with rare exception, parents will always love their children more than another adult, including, yes, a trusted teacher. Our nation has consistently maintained that parents possess a fundamental right to raise their children as they see fit. This belief has been upheld in numerous Supreme Court cases that reflect the American people's long-standing commitment to parental rights, known as the Parental Rights Doctrine. Minor children do not have privacy rights from their parents. The bigger ethical issue is teaching children to lie to their parents. And no, just because children don't feel comfortable talking to their parents does not mean that they are bad parents. I was a teenager once. It's normal to have a little bit of friction between mom and dad and their kids. If there is a problem with a bad parent, teachers are already mandated reporters, as are us board members, and they should connect with law enforcement if there is a legitimate, there's some right there, if there is a legitimate concern about a child's safety at home in any situation. If a teacher is not willing to report a parent to law enforcement, then they already have a responsibility to communicate with parents as they would with bad grades, discipline issues in their class, and other concerns. As reported in the Los Angeles Times, a school up in Monterey County failed to inform the family of that child and allowed the child to transition without the input and guidance of that child's guardian. Now that district is settled for $100,000, as a speaker just spoke about, with that child's mother. So there is an actual lawsuit that happened in a school district had to pay, and it's our job as a board to protect OUSD from pending possible litigation. Is the teacher or counselor going to drive that student home from school and live at those kids' homes? Will they drive them to the doctor when they have this dysphoria? Are they going to call the ambulance if, heaven forbid, that child tries to take their own life? Are they going to pay for the funeral? And they left, but I don't want that blood on my hands, and I don't think that the individuals that left should have that blood on their hands either. According to the National Library of Medicine, data indicates that 82% of transgender individuals have considered killing themselves. Found that on PubMed if you need a reference. We must involve parents. Unless we know the child is and was abused, then the parents must be notified. Why are we telling schools to lie to parents by omission? Thanks to COVID, parents like myself woke up. We're down severely in enrollment, and more are on their way out. I received hundreds of emails in the last 2 weeks of parents that said, if this policy does not pass, I will also pull my child because I need trust in my relationship with my kid and with the teachers. So let's protect these kids by including them in their parents' lives. I want to help parents keep their potentially suicidal child safe. We cannot have a system where we are losing trust with parents by lying to them about their child. All right, so this is not in the hands of our teachers. Our teachers are great. We have amazing teachers in this district. I've met a lot of them, and they are wonderful teachers, but it is not their job to be a counselor. It's not their job to be a medical expert. That is for the medical experts. Okay, so as a result, Mr. Ledesma and I have proposed clarifications to the proposed policy. These clarifications have been photocopied for all of you to view. They are consistent with what is included in the agenda. Parents and guardians have the fundamental constitutional right by the 14th Amendment, to control and direct the care and upbringing of their children. There is no epidemic of parents harming children who may experience gender dysphoria. Those parents are going to bring their child in closer and realize that they need help. I am a parent of school-aged children, 4 children. I'm invested, actually one's not yet there, she's in preschool. I am invested in public education. My kids go to public school. And as our single greatest tool for community unification, I believe in this policy. I believe this will elevate every child's chance for personal success and happiness. I believe in teaching critical thinking skills necessary to recognize and discern truth. I do not want to see the demise of our schools. I want our schools to thrive as incubators of truth so that our children can thrive as seekers of truth. By sacrificing truth on an altar of ideology, you are putting the schools and by extension our children at risk. So, Mr. President, I would like to propose some changes to the board policy that was originally put into our agenda. Would you like me to read those changes, sir?
Yes, can you, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Okay, folks, motion, I need to make this statement. Motion passes 4-0-3. Three absents. Thank you.